Hey guys, so to be honest, I I did record a video about the same thing that I'm going to talk about today. This moment, this during the time making this video. You know what? No more retakes. Okay, so hey guys, so um, I don't know how to go about this. So yeah, I did make a video about this a while ago, but I thought I make another retake and be more clear and not repetitive, because I was kind of being repetitive. I was a lot more emotional when I was making that video, and I wasn't crying, but it was just hard to think of the words I actually wanted to say. And so I'm doing it again. So yeah, so Milo and Mari. Okay, so I blocked Maharlika from my channel uh, as of now. It's honestly not an easy decision for me to make, but I really think that it's something that I should do so that I can recover from this. So for those of you who don't know, Maharlika, let's just say me and Milo met Maharlika, like, I think it was about a month ago. He sort of 3 weeks to about a month ago. I remember I was about to board a plane going back to the Philippines. I was from Bali, Indonesia. I don't know. I don't even know how to say my half country right. Bali, Indonesia. Don't stress me out, guys. Anyway, I was from Bali, Indonesia when I was about to board the plane. I was waiting for the plane when I saw Milo's post. And he was making a post to say that his comments were broke. Let's be honest. His comments always act up, and it honestly sucks because whenever I'm sometimes trying to talk to him, his comments get deleted, and there's nothing we can do basically. So yeah, I saw his post, and before that there was another post he made. I forgot what it was, but basically Maharlika came to Milo at random. He most likely found Milo's post at random and saw that Milo was a pretty nice guy, because yeah, that's not a love about Milo. He's a pretty nice guy. He's really friendly. He really knows how to understand, and when you develop a bond with him, he's always there when you need him. And that's something that I wish I had when I was younger. I never had a friend that was there for me. I was took advantage. I don't want to talk about that at this point. But anyway, he saw Milo's post and commented and asked if Milo had read it, so they can talk in Reddit. Milo said no, and I advised Milo to not get Reddit. Me and Mari both advised him to not get Reddit because Reddit is kind of I don't understand the full mechanics of Reddit, but according to Mari, it's kind of like an open platform where anyone can enter. Yeah. But you know what? If anyone can enlighten me about Reddit, just please do. But anyway, me and Mari did not agree Milo should get Reddit, and he does not have Reddit till this day. He doesn't have Discord either. We both don't have Discord. Because let's just be honest, I also talked to my brother, and apparently to him it's like a bit more complicated than Facebook Messenger, which I have. I have Facebook Messenger. I also have WhatsApp, but I don't want to like share the link online because besides that, my parents might be like, who are these people I'm communicating to? Yeah. I also don't want to show my real name. So, not because I don't trust you guys, but because I don't trust other people on the internet that might randomly find my post sharing my real name. And I mean, not unless someone can tell me how to like share what's up to Milo without, linking my real name or Facebook without. But you know what? I'll just keep it on the low. They might just get shocked if I they found out I was like talking to someone else on Facebook Messenger that they didn't know. But anyway, getting back to the topic, Maharlika is like okay, I guess. I mean, the first time when we met him, it was like a bit too like rushy. He kind of wanted to like, this is like going too fast. At first, I didn't know if he was like having a crush on Milo or not, but I did tell him to control himself. I tried my best to like, and yeah, it worked. Up to this point, it did work. I've been trying to help him to not be, I wouldn't say creepy, but not. I was basically not to cause discomfort to Milo whenever they are speaking. So that's what I did, and for the most part, yeah, it did work. Although he kind of wants to keep talking to Milo like more than usual because he misses him, or he just wants to like a friend to like be with him. So yeah, that's how it's been up until this point. It was just basically me helping him to try to understand that you can't rush friendships. You really can't. I mean, when I first met Milo, I wasn't like completely open to him. I didn't tell him much about me to him because I was like, what if he reacts to how old I am? Or because I know not a lot of people in the furry fandom in their 20s. I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people who are like responsible, but I don't know if Milo had experience with people in their 20s that are just terrible. But anyway, and for anyone wondering how old is Maharlika, he's around, I would say, 2 years younger than Milo, I should say. But anyway, fast forward to today. Well, things came up like yesterday. First of all, it wasn't really about him. It was about another furry named Minty the Furry. So, who that is basically a person who I do not want to be associated. He's basically a grown man dressing up, but I spied on him on his comment section on his channel, and he was like talking to him. Actually, Maharlika was also spying on him. He did say he was 22, but according to many people with eyesight, he looked like he was in his 30s. So I decided to completely block him from all my channels, and it worked because who knows, I have several people who are minors who I normally interact with in my channels, especially on my other channel, Side Frowny Fox, when there are like minors there. In my main channel, MB Fox W140, there are minors there. Even on this channel, there are minors here. And I just want, as much as possible, I want to keep everyone safe. So, he admitted basically that his past life on YouTube, past life, okay, not present life, was pretty rough. And let's just say there were people who wanted him to change, but he didn't want to change until he met me and Milo, which is about 3 weeks to about a month ago. So, yeah. So basically, Milo completely blocked him from his channel, which honestly made Marlica really upset. And yeah, I'm trying to, at first, like several hours ago, I was like trying to like comfort him. Let's be honest, it wasn't easy for me as well. I was like really scared when before I went to sleep. I was like thinking really long and really hard before I went to sleep, like what's going to happen. And now it did happen. This is exactly what I was fearing that would happen. That Milo would block him, and then I would be left to comfort him. Well, it's not basically me, just me. Mari also tried helping him best of her capabilities. And yeah, honestly, Maharlika is also in the Philippines, so they could not talk for a long period of time. They could only talk when both Maharlika and Mari were free. But with me, I am normally available when he wants to talk. If he wants to talk, he could talk at any time he wants. Because we're in the same country, and you know, it's like really hard because I'm the only one who's right now who's like available to comfort him, and right now I can't because this also isn't really easy for me, and I really don't know what to say or how to comfort him during this time. So at the same time, again, is when I was like opening my phone a while ago, start my day, I was like feeling really anxious, and this is the exact picture in my head that I thought would happen when I'd open my phone. This is the exact picture in my mind that would happen when so yeah, like braced for impact. Yeah, Milo was doing his best to comfort me, but to be honest, this really isn't easy. And I just want to say that no, I'm not blocking Maharlika because he's a threat to my community, but mostly because I don't have the strength to be able to continue comforting him, even though I really want to. I just don't know how, and I just don't know. Because you know, lately I've been a bit unstable, and I'm just really tired, and to be honest, I also like really shouldn't think that Maharlika should do what the other person is saying, because there is another person who made an exposing video about Maharlika, and apparently he knew Maharlika was ready to prove to him that he is or 17 or 18 by showing his birth certificate, which honestly is not the best idea to do, especially given that you're online. I actually told Maharlika that he shouldn't do this, even if he's going to censor anything else, just the date of his age, because it's not safe. Maharlika, if you're listening to this, it's not safe. Okay? Even if I was in your position, I would not dare show my birth certificate to anyone online. Don't you ever forget that, okay? It's not safe. Because there were people who were like trying to like, you know, there were people who were like basically trying to like, they didn't try, they actually did it. They showed Milo the video of him, and yeah, it's pretty bad. They said he had a lot of victims, but at the same time he was a minor, so basically a minor who didn't know what he was doing, who most likely had foolish decisions. But I still want to like help him improve himself, because I honestly think he's done a lot better compared to how I first met him. It's just, you know, that happened. And I just want to let you guys know this, but if, yeah, and for Maharlika's case, I mean, I don't know, Maharlika, if you really are wanting to change, I 100% support you. But for anyone who's gonna keep thinking he's a criminal or something like that, you know, this, I don't know if this is a saying for other people, but the more you think you are something, the more that you're actually going to internalize it. Like, if people keep saying he's a criminal and he wants to like not be a criminal, then it's most likely he would internalize all those negative comments about him being a criminal and will actually think he's a criminal and will likely be a lot worse than he is right now. And in that case, it would be whoever is responsible for doing that to him. I'm not saying that you should not, I'm not saying that people should not know about what he did in the past. It's definitely wrong. But what I'm saying is that you can't always keep, focusing on the fact that he is a criminal, because, yeah, again, there were people who like wanted to change several times. And yeah, it was before he had met, I don't know if it would have made a difference if he met me and Milo in the very beginning. And to be honest, yeah, it is risky to trust someone with that type of background. But yeah, I also really think that he should not be continually condemned to being that. Mari, if you're listening up until this very moment, I entrust him to you, and if you have the time to help him, please do. Because I really don't know how to help him at this point. I don't know how to comfort him at this point. And at the same time, we need to take care of, other people like Milo. I don't want them to keep thinking that I am always down, because right now I am. And again, Maharlika, you can't force someone to forgive you right away, especially if they're in shock of what they hear and the evidence is compelling. Yes, I know you want to change, but yeah, I just feel like I should let this all out so that people will understand where I'm coming from. I'm not blocking Maharlika because of his actions. I'm blocking him right now because I really don't know how to help him. And the more I keep dwelling in negativity, the more most likely I might do something I might regret. So, Maharlika, I don't know what else I can say, but please, I hope and pray that you will be better. And Milo, if you're listening to this if you're listening to this, I'd just like to say that, no, I'm not mad at you. I'm just upset about the situation and how I'm the only one, mostly the only one left who is here to comfort him, even though that I feel that I am wasting away internally, because it can get overwhelming if I'm the only one here. I was talking to TV a while ago, and he asked me if I was doing alright. I said no, to tell him that I'm not doing alright, because he wanted to talk to me about the drama, about, you already know, Milo. So, yeah, this is me right now. I'm trying to recover from this. It's not really easy, but I hope you guys understand why I had to make this video and why I had to temporarily block Maharlika from my channel. It's not an easy decision for me to make, and yeah. Maharlika, if you're listening to this, please forgive me, because I didn't want to do this, but I don't know how to help you. I don't know how long will it take for Milo to forgive you. I don't know if he will. But right now his concern is to protect his viewers, and you have to understand that this is new information for him. And no, I also do not tolerate that other person for knowing that you were willing to show your birth certificate online. I do not. There has got to be a better way for you to prove yourself than to show your birth certificate, to show that your age is not 20s. And again, yeah, I'm sorry you're going through all this, but I also need to breathe. So yeah, I hope you know and understand where I'm coming from, guys. And see you, I guess.